they did the burnout. There we are. Hey, it's been a minute since we've been on here. Sorry, I had to do a wardrobe change. Wait. Hey, y'all like that? Hold on, I'll do Superman style. Yeah. All right. In case y'all didn't notice, people on YouTube probably do. We uploaded a video trip to Arizona. We did What's Up Dallas? What's Up T-Bone, Ed, Rapid, Dave, TZ, Boost, Rapid. I'm sure I already said that. Dave. I did a video of going to Arizona. Did a little short of they have some weird looking sand out there in Arizona. It kind of resembled snow. That was kind of weird. What's up, Mark, Chris? And we did an interview at Outlaw. I still have edited the video to PRK. Got to edit a video for this guy that's building this. This guy that I talked to he had to kind of dumb it down for me because this guy was really intelligent. And he kind of lost me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. When y'all see the video, you'll understand, but you'll get the concept. That'll be on YouTube. So we went to Arizona, but first, oh boy. First, live on Twitch. That's the notification. We'll be where will we be? This weekend we'll be at, tell me I didn't save it. I guess I didn't. Yeah, I've got to save it. I've got to have it saved somewhere. But anyway, we'll be at Hobbs this weekend. Track opens at 5 on Friday if you want to go out there and test, and I think gates open at 9 or 10 on Saturday. Drivers meeting at noon. I think we're racing by 2. Be small tire, like a daily or a modern or something, and big tire. They have big tire cars out there, and yep. But we're gonna bring hopefully Justin's seen this. Sent by he hadn't seen it yet, so that's what I hate. We're gonna wait on him. Nate, if you're watching, we're waiting on him. We're waiting on Justin to get on here. We're gonna talk about the inverse that's coming up at the end of the month here. We're gonna be hitting it from both sides. Now you're talking my language. I like hitting it from both sides. You heard me? That's what I like. Both of them. We're going to be hitting them, both of them, as I said down there. Let the band play. So waiting on Justin to click on here. And what's up, Jason? Rapid. He's there. He's here. Yeah, just come on, Justin. Nate likes to talk, like to really, really talk. So I'd rather have you get on there and then him talk all night long, because Nate can talk. He can talk now. I'm just saying, he can talk. Anybody knows Nate knows that man can talk, especially when he's coming off a weekend like he's had. I'm just saying that guy can probably talk. So, What's up, Dragon? Man, long time no talk to, man. Uh-oh. Golly, man. Just having all kinds of problems. Oh boy.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All
Can't
right.
see you, can't hardly see you, but we can hear you. That's all that counts.
That's right. That's right.
So y'all been tearing it up too.
Yeah, we've been getting lucky. I mean, we're starting to get a handle on the car, but yeah, we've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I seen that y'all went to where y'all went. The
Went to the
Montgomery.
hole on Saturday, and then had Sunday. But yeah, we did go to Montgomery over the winter. We did that Snowbird series.
Yeah, cleaned house on that too.
Yeah, we done good, and Fuel Tech gave us a new 600, so we're gonna put that in a car here for long.
Man, y'all been doing this for a while. Does it ever get old winning?
It don't get old winning, and it don't get old losing. The only thing I don't like is when you go to a track and they change something so people back out and then you end up with no racing. You can travel all the way there and you don't get a race. Now I don't mind losing. I don't mind losing money traveling, but that's a little irritating. But other than that, no, we go and have a good time. It's all about the fun. We don't do it for the money for sure.
Yeah. So you got y'all cleaned house at the pad this weekend, and where else y'all go?
We went to Louisville, Alabama. They call it the whole West Harbor.
Yeah. That's I was having a brain fart for a second.
Yeah, we went there for a 20K shootout, and supposed to be testing on Friday night off the trailer Saturday. Well, they changed it because it rained, so they did 2 test hits. Well, of course, everybody backs out. We ended up having 6 cars. They did still put 1,000 on top, so that was cool. But it was a little sticky. It's not something we're used to, but we went and did it anyways.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't understand is them sticky tracks. That's made for a select few. But some people that know what they're doing can work their way through it, work their way around it. But
this sticky surface was about the same as we do on no prep.
oh, okay, all right. So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't a back end, but it was like mid to low 5s, So we do that on front side no prep all the time.
Yeah. So how many y'all went out to the pad? What BJ and them have out there going on out there?
We had 16 True Street cars, like all glass with interior type. It's basically True Street glass. We had 16, and they come from Florida and all over. It was a pretty good little turnout. About like Pad Wars was, no cops, got it off, and we was done and out of there by like noon. So it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Well, you want to give us some updates on the inverse coming up?
Yeah, the inverse. Friday night we're gonna try to do the drivers meeting at 5:00. We'll have all classes. It'll be the backside. I think it's 10,000 for 32 small tires, 3,000 for 16 true streets, 2,000 for 16 daily drivers, and then we also got a full size truck class. And I'm willing to put money on top of anybody that brings me 8 cars, no matter if it's hard tire or, if they get their own group, whatever they want to do. I mean, we're there to race. So any class got 8 cars, we're willing to put money on top of. I think we got 250 sponsored to go on top of the largest class. And then, of course, all drivers that's locked in, they get free T-shirts, stuff like that. We're going to have bouncy houses and water slides for the kids on Saturday. What else we got going? Racers can camp for free on site. We also have some cabins left, I think the track does. And then they've also got full service hookups.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm tired of sleeping in the car. You hear me? Nate, that's well, when you get on here, Nate, I'll tell you about it. It's March 24th, 25th.
Yeah, I told Nate about it when we was in Georgia. When we decided not to go to Paddlers because we was worried about not getting the race off. Me and him went over to Georgia and battled it out. And yeah, now I did tell him about it, so hopefully he comes. But I know Chicken Hawk coming. There's a bunch of them that's coming to said they're going to take it this year. So we'll see.
Yeah. And it happens to be the same weekend as was that Dig or Die or whatever.
Yeah, last year was the same weekend too, but it didn't really affect us. I say it, I mean, we always love to have more cars. I think we still had like 70 cars. So, you know, like I said, we had 70 cars. It was basically the perfect amount to not have no bull stuff going on. You know, we had a good weekend. We had no problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it is bigger now.
Yeah. But you've got something that's working better for you. You got all the stuff for the kids and stuff, and then you got all the stuff that's for you got, as I like to say, hit it from the front and the back, you know, both of them. You're gonna hit it from both.
Yeah,
both
you got
angles.
2 chances of racing. Exactly. You don't go there for just one time, one race, and then you can double enter. If you fit classes, you can race as many classes as you want at mine. You know, I'm not gonna limit you to one class. And you know, when we travel, you know, you obviously want to go after the most money you can to help pay your expenses.
Yeah, he said same date as Cincy Street Nights too. Well, Cincy's up. That's pretty good ways from.
Yeah, that's a good little ways.
That's a pretty good ways from Mississippi.
And Cincy's, that's kind of like every couple months deal, ain't it? It's pretty common, ain't it?
Yeah. I think they got like one. I think they have like 5 or 6 of them that they do a year. So
well, this is the same dates we used last year, or within the same week, anyways. And man, it's so hard to not get on top of somebody. People's planning so far out now. I mean, it's really hard. We try to stay away from them, but it does get hard to be on top, not to be on top of somebody.
You know, and then you know you put the schedule out last year, and then no matter what, I mean, you're still going to have, you know, you got.
Yeah, I think ours come out in October. I think I talked to you maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got to figure that's almost 6 months ago.
Yeah, and then I was still, you know, Dig or Die was already planned, but like I said, this was the same weekend, so I just went ahead and went with it. And I mean, it's hard, but you know, it's going to be like deer hunting for long. Everybody's going to put their name in a bag, and if you get picked, you get tags. If you don't, you don't get a race.
That's a fact too. I mean that's a good analogy right there.
You know.
Yeah, especially when you got 1,000 promoters.
There's not hardly many big races in the South on the coast, or really, I mean, the closest you start getting to them is you got to go through Texas, or you got to go all the way to Indiana. Is a lot of them, and then the Carolinas. I mean, there's really none down here, so it's not like we're throwing one on top of another around here. We end up throwing it on top of somebody that's 12 hours away.
Yeah, and plus, I'll go ahead and say it. I'm the dick. I'm the guy that says everything. Dig or Die don't add no money.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be there anyways. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that is a huge event to not put nothing out. I mean, I was shocked.
And I think they've only added money one time to the event.
And then they won't let you double enter. They won't let you race both nights. So basically, you travel all that way to race one time.
Yeah.
Which is baffling to me. I mean, I would think that you would want as many cars in a class that you can get. So, you know, if everybody double entered and I ended up with 50 big time on Friday, I'd be tickled. You know, it's more for the fans. But
yeah,
I don't know. I believe in giving back to the racers. You know, especially the money that you get from the sponsors and stuff like that. Like, you should be giving that back to the racers 100%. I think we ended up with like somewhere $2,000 in sponsors That's what paid for all the free T-shirts and stuff like that. But everybody's different.
Yeah. So what time's gates and everything open up on Friday? And can people?
Friday,
I guess people can camp out there. I guess if they want to come out and hook up.
Friday, we're going to be there all day. Racers can come whenever. The gates are going to open at 3 for like spectators, but we'll be there all day. Saturday, we're going to open the gates at 8. We will have a food truck on site for breakfast because there's not much around that track at all. So,
my language.
And then I don't remember. I have to look at the flyer to see what time driver meet is on Saturday. I don't want to lie.
Let's go on this right here.
Yeah, I think it's on there. I could be wrong. Could just say gates.
I'm fucking blind.
But I think gates open. I'm guessing driver meet's probably going to be around 12, 1 o'clock on Saturday. So middle of the day race. It's going to be a front set.
It says something up top. I can't remember. I can't even see what it says. Gate.
This track's a little home woods track. A lot of people remember it from Civil War I. That was where the first Civil War went down.
Are you there?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going through. Yeah.
Going through a little dead zone.
Yeah. About.
Oh, yeah. He'll probably pull through here in a second. Almost there. Almost there. Almost. Maybe. Oh, I think he hung up. I think he's. Yep, he gone. He gone. Just click the link. It's same link. Just come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. I get through them hills and the valleys. Man, he lives out in the sticks. I'm sure it's just. Well, it could be out there. I guess it could be. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, we got a second. We also got, y'all know what's up, Small Tower Gangsters. Limpy down with that twerk contest. You heard me? I think he's got 96 classes. They got 96 classes scheduled. I'm not kidding. Or am I? They got quite a few classes. After we got the Texas deal. We're running from the back there. They're running backside. I'll be flagging on that one. That'd be a Friday night at that. That's a little ways off, but we got the Cash Days of Virginia. Be working with Spool Media out there. We got hit it from the front and the back. We got another one of them down in South Texas, Beaumont area. We're gonna be running. We're running from the front and back. We're adding a little money on top. We're still looking for sponsors, so if anybody wants to sponsor that, hit up the track or myself personally. Just let me know. All money goes to the pot. I mean, just all the sponsor money goes to the pot. It don't go in nobody's pocket. It goes back to the driver. We got, y'all know what's up. Gangster's Paradise. Gangster's Paradise. And he's back. Hello.
Yeah, I went through a bad area.
Okay, got me now. So, what were we talking about? Hell, I can't remember. I'm fucking squirrel, and I'm gone. I'm gone, so I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, breakfast. I think he was talking about breakfast on. See, I already know breakfast. I think he was talking about breakfast on Saturday.
Yeah, there will be a food truck with breakfast on Saturday. I think she's gonna start cooking at 7. So we'll have to leave and go try to find breakfast that's like 30 miles away to the nearest place. But
Man,
it is a backwoods place. It's where the first Civil War went down back when Shannon was doing Civil Wars. I know a lot of people come to that. The surface is worse, as worse or worse than Montgomery's backside.
that's
Not the
pretty.
one that you was there on. That was like prep.
Yeah, I've been back to there. I've been back when Shannon did his deal, and boy, it was bad. That was bad.
Yeah.
I remember that was how bad that was, and it was like what is that like? I can't remember if it's Darlington or Rockingham. That's really bad. That's like really really bad. I think it's.
Digger dies a lot faster. I think that's Rockingham, ain't it?
I know, but I'm talking surface wise. Back in the day,
Oh,
it was real coarse, real. I mean, you pour a puddle and you can't even see the puddle because it's down in the rocks and stuff. So you got to like just pour a whole bunch and then get them up there and start burning because, I mean, you got pebbles everywhere out there. Watch out standing behind them cars, people. They're gonna take a nipple off.
oh yeah. You will get hit with rocks if you stand behind that.
Yeah, it hits you. It hits rat square in the nipple or rat square in the hoo ha.
And even the front side is I think it's concrete for 300 foot and then turns to asphalt. Um, it's gonna be scraped. Last year we washed it thinking it was gonna be worse than scraped, and it wasn't. People made some pretty good licks, so we're gonna try to scrape it this year.
Yeah. How's the transition from the concrete? Is it smooth or is there a little hump or?
So there was a hump. We're actually grinding it out this week, so I don't know. We're gonna see how that's gonna be. Hopefully better.
Never know. You got to get down it, people. That's what he's saying. Everybody's got to
It's
get down it.
Yes, and I mean it's anybody's race. It's not somebody's gonna come out there and flatline everybody. Just it's not a great surface. I mean, it's gonna be a tuner's race, especially backside. Um, but like I said, there's plenty to do. We'll have bouncy houses. There's a lake there, and he said, well, you can fish all you want. There's plenty to do there for sure. It's gonna be a fun event. Like I said, last year we had 70 cars and everything went smooth, and it was a great weekend. So here
Yeah,
we are trying to do it again.
that, and the kid friendly, family friendly atmosphere. Uh, it's like that. It's just a good
Yeah,
time.
definitely kid friendly. Like I said, that's what I'll have at least 2, if not 4 bouncy houses there. I'm probably gonna bring 4 with me, set up 2 and see how that goes. But yeah, kids are welcome. If it's warm enough, I'm gonna put the water slides up. But yeah,
Uh,
definitely kid friendly. It's a family oriented track for sure.
yeah, I'm telling you, if I won't get on the bouncy house, people, I don't care what y'all pay me. I'm not gonna do it. I might.
I tell you what, getting in them, it's not easy. When I bought them, I was like, oh, cool. Well, we're gonna get in the clean it. It's pretty rough for a 200-pound guy to fit through a 200-pound or 2-foot hole. They don't make them adult friendly. If you gotta, that's why the kids go in there and hide because you ain't going in there and getting them.
Get out. No. I'm gonna come in there and
Yeah,
get you. All right, well come on. Come on, let me
yeah.
see
Come
you get
on,
in
let me see you come through there.
here. that ain't gonna happen. 200 pounds. I mean that was like elementary school for me. I remember fourth grade.
Well, you can just do the water slide.
Nah, I don't like slides. I get stuck. I get stuck in the
So
slide, and then the water pressure behind me, and it tries to push me down, but it doesn't. It just folds me
it,
like a
it
rag
just
doll.
it just drowns you, huh?
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, it'll be a good weekend. Like I said, there'll be plenty of racing. Like I said, anybody that wants to put together their own little class because they don't fit it, imports, hard tire, all motor, whatever. If they got their own group of 8 that don't, want to do their own little shootout, I'll put money on top. It's all about getting the fans something to watch. So anybody that comes to me with cars, I'll gladly entertain it.
Oh yeah. So y'all speak up, people. Y'all don't be scared.
Yeah, there ain't no curfew.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what
we just gotta be done before drivers meet on Saturday.
We'll roll one into the other. That's how we.
That's it. Yeah.
That's how we roll, people. Not really, but sounds good on paper. We walking around like zombies, like The Walking Dead. You guys sponsors? Anybody give a shout out to?
Yeah. US 90 Dragway, they sponsored us. With Eddie Shoemaker. Stock Block Mafia Duke, he sponsored the checks, the big checks for the shootouts. CMB Shed sponsored the 250 on top. Coastal Bounce is the one that's supplying the water slides. And then Coast Underground and Famco Construction is the ones that put money up for T-shirts and whatnot. So,
yeah.
Be sure to give all them guys a shout out. We appreciate it. And like I said, we got all the free T-shirts for the drivers, and then we're also going to be giving away T-shirts to some of the fans. We'll be throwing them out during intermission and stuff like that.
Yeah, I ain't throwing out Jack because last time I did that, never mind. I ain't gonna get into that. Threw my arm out.
Well, the good thing is you don't run back and throw up a light, so it ain't gonna affect you pushing your button.
Yeah, but that's the problem is it's the arm. It's like, oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Can't put it behind your back no more.
I'm just joking, people. We joke. We have fun here. This is what this life is about: having fun, having a good time. Joking.
That's all it's about, man. That's what no prep racing is about: is family and having fun.
Yeah. How many? You said 16 showed up at the pad?
Yeah, 16 True Street. Or I think there was 16 locked in, and 14 of them showed up. 2 of them broke testing.
That's why I don't like testing. You go out there and test, and you break. What happens?
It was a good little shootout. I think we ended up starting at like 8:30, and we was done by noon.
Hell yeah.
It was a little rough coming in at 3:00 in the morning from Georgia and getting up at 5 to go to the pad, but
why don't you just go there and go to sleep? That's why.
Because I had the RV with us, and putting a 40-foot RV down there at the pad it just screams, "Come get us!"
That made at the truck stop.
Yeah, made up a truck stop, and then we drove down there.
Yeah. Well, all right. We'll see you here in a couple weeks, if not before. You heard me?
Yeah, we'll see y'all.
All right. Have a good one.
Appreciate you having us.
All right, man. Congrats on y'all's wins.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Later. Your winner actually won twice this week. He won twice this weekend. So this weekend we'll be at that's where we'll be. Hobbs Airfield. Testing from 6 to 11. Saturday, gates open at 11. Drivers meeting at Dose. Give some winner. Oh wait, not him. Not yet. They had a little shootout at the airstrip. Waylon with the new car. That's what Waylon's working with now. He won the little shootout out there. Congrats to him. Congrats to Zach, Doc Holiday out there at 828. I don't know what they call that. 828 something or another. Congrats on him. He took out, I think they said they had 22 cars or something like that. And congrats to him. He got the car rolling. Congrats, boys. Congrats. On Tilt was out. I only finished my Gangster Paradise. H-Town Throwdown, as always, on the streets, June 17th and October 28th. War in the Woods, man. Who doesn't know about War in the Woods on this, Brown County Dragway? Who doesn't know about that? So if you don't, I don't want to tell you, people. I don't want to tell you. But we went to Arizona this weekend at an airstrip. And I think they had one race before, or a couple races, and this airstrip's going to be coming around, people. It's not like a full blown airstrip like you see. It's a crop dusting airstrip, so it's not as wide as like you see the airstrips. It's a crop dusting airstrip, so it's a little bitty plane. So it's basically like built like a county road or a farm to market road or whatever y'all have in y'all's area, whatever y'all call y'all's back roads, farm to market, county road, whatever, but it's basically set up like that. They had a badass drone guy out there filming all the stuff. We did a little shootout the night before first race out on the streets, and the first car something happened. I don't know. It didn't really pop a head gasket, but I guess he blew a hole in the side of his head and water went everywhere. So that did that. Look at that Cummins powered Mustang there. GTR, they had GTRs out there. That is not Megadon or whatever you want to call it. That is another guy out there. Car's pretty quick. Pretty truck there. That truck right there and the GTR was a race. Now I called that. I said they needed a race from the beginning. They ended up racing the dude with the truck. If that dude could not make some sandwiches when he would actually won that. But that dude actually, I think he makes the sandwiches and eats them before he leaves. That's just what it is, That truck right there reminds me of Liam Neeson. Of course, that guy right there. He's actually down here, but he's got wait a minute. You got wait. I see you down there. I see you. Nod your head. Yeah, I see you down there. But we had your winner right there. There's Brent. That was the big tire. Nate won big tire. And he won, I don't know if there was a small tire. I don't guess it got a small tire picture. He won the shootout. And he won big tire shootout. There was another one. Did I get a picture? I don't know where I got a picture of it. Anyway, fuck it. I don't know. Fuck it. Screw. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
This guy won everywhere this weekend. He won. He left after winning three classes or three. Three shootouts in Arizona. He went to California, and they ended up splitting. The whole team was first place, so they ended up splitting there. So all of them. He won all of them this weekend.
All of them. You can't say both. You can't say both of them because there was more than both.
It's both of them time dose.
Yes.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Both of them time dose. Yeah. That's what we're working with, people. As I say, let the band play. He played all weekend.
Yeah, we had it figured out finally.
And you got to do it in front of your kid come out there.
Yeah, my daughter came out. Yeah, my daughter's at school out there, and her and her friends came out and hung out. And she hasn't seen me race in a long time, so that was cool to have her there for sure. That was like the icing on the cake right there.
Oh yeah. Do it in front of the kid. And as I posted up, he's not Kelly Nate no more. I said it. He said it doesn't sound like it doesn't make sense, but I mean,
I don't know. In the corner right there, it says Cali Nate.
That I could type fucking Dan Lee on this motherfucker right here. And then nobody'd show up.
Yeah, that was L.A. Nobody showed up.
Not close enough. Nobody showed up in L.A.
Yeah, so there was 18 locked in, money in, and our 3 guys, so me, Emmanuel, and Alex showed up, and then 2 locals. The rest didn't show up.
Fucking pussies. Oh,
Kinda.
So as I've always said, people, it's time when it's time to be gangster. You're either you cinch them up, tuck them in there, and you go, or you
Some of the cars
and stay home.
I guess some of the cars like broke the night before or something, but I think that was like 2 or 3 of them or something. So I'm not sure. They were all in the group chat, and they saw what we were typing. The host was typing, and they just didn't show up.
So what's up, Hollywood?
Who's that?
Ryan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's a good ring. Oh, Midwest Nate. That's that. Yeah. I mean,
no.
13 dropouts. That's pitiful.
Yeah.
That's freaking pitiful.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say like whatever. I don't care.
Oh, if the track doesn't want no weight more than 3 feet past the car due to the width of the track. There you go.
Oh, for
the inverse.
So I need to paint it invisible from 3 foot long back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Shorten it up.
Yeah. The girls don't like that.
I know. I mean, well, they. I've always been telling my old lady, how big 6 inches is. For
you got to give it to her twice.
Yeah, well, fuck 3 times. That's just how it is, Sometimes sometimes it's
the standard white boy package.
No. They come with New Balance nowadays. So you already back home?
Yeah, I'm Casa de Rank right now.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Just had some Outback.
Butthole forward. Oh boy. He has to have his butthole forward with Rank. Rank hit it. Rank's still fucking. Has he got his balls cut off yet?
He fucking needs to.
God dang.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, he could pregnate a cow at 100 yards, what I've heard.
Right, because his fucking pullout game sucks.
Yeah, fucking A, it does.
God.
It's bad.
Horrible.
It's not only bad, but his pullout game not only blows, but his driving at night, actually pretty much his driving period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny. We were going to XRP, and our painter, Ryan, rode with me. Nate is better. I fucking can't see that.
Nate is better than Brent. I said it.
Oh, okay. Nah, Brent was good, man. He just got horsepowered, honestly.
And I got a video. We had to mute the video. We had to mute the video because it had some music playing, but here it is. And there you go.
He just got horsepowered. He was out on me, and then I just ran him down. He actually was a crackhead on the light. He drilled me on the tree. I don't know if he guessed but because I don't feel I was super late, but man, he was on the light. I looked over, I was like, fuck, he's already half car out. Let's see if we go get him. And luckily we had big trap speed all day. We unloaded, and I felt after my test pass, we got one test hit. And it went like mid 130s, and I was like, fuck, I think I'd go 140 out here. And then I was like trying way too hard. I wasn't late. Shut up. Then I started trying too hard to run that big mile an hour out back, and man, it was getting wild at half track.
I seen you dancing around up top. I was like, yeah, he's trying something.
I was. So then I calmed myself back down and slowed the car back down and just made it start going A to B, putting the front side together with the back side, and then just started chipping away at it. The thing was trying to fucking wheelie at half track and 400 feet and 500 feet, and So the wheelie control definitely earned its keep this weekend.
Yeah.
So
that's the first time you've been there?
yeah.
Well, I know Justin said he hadn't been there that long, but I can see that place coming around. They keep doing events out there. It's gonna be pretty pretty
what they're talking about doing is that concrete pad is building that concrete pad into one big concrete pad, and then that's the starting line, which would be cool because then you can shoot off the concrete onto the asphalt.
He says it's a little rough. Was it rough? I mean,
yeah.
I figured when I rode my scooter out there, it looked like the front part had a little bit, but the shutdown looked like it was probably the worst part of it.
Yeah, everybody was warning me about the shutdown, and we didn't really have a problem with the shutdown. We got the car stopped pretty good, and we were going like for most of the day, like from after I stopped fucking around out back, we were going like mid to high 130s, and I was able to get it stopped pretty good. The left lane, I actually ended up running in the left lane all day. I think I drew chip 1L like 4 times.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was going to ask you. I never did. I was going to ask you, but who drew for you?
Me.
You're fired. I figured you'd be fired yourself or whoever brought for you after the second one.
Man, and then like later on in the day, what's up, baby girl? I could have went in the right lane, but man, I was so comfortable in the left lane. I had it so figured out. I didn't want to move, so I just stayed in the left. Yeah. And I think the right was a little better, but not going down it.
You had one pass in the right lane, did you?
I didn't take it.
I thought you ran one race out of all of them. I thought you ran
no.
I would have put your ass in the right lane.
Well, Psyche tried to, and when we had to flip coin in the finals of the second shootout, he tried to put me in the right lane and argued with me about who drove further. And I was like, bro, I drove 16 hours. Get out of here. You bumped your head. And then
because he's Kansas Nate.
Right, not Cali Nate. And so we flip coin and your cool Turbo John coin, which we ended up winning the coin toss, and I stayed in the left lane. I just left it there, and that was the pass that got me over 140. I knew I could go 140 out there, and we ended up going pretty fast and 140 plus. Mike said he ran his best pass, and I think we put a car on him, like a car gap, maybe a half a car gap. We were definitely running out back for sure. So it was a good weekend. What does that say?
Somebody telling me something. I need to. All right, need to adjust my volume, I guess.
Oh,
how about now? Check.
Oh, you sound sexy.
Hello, bitches.
So the left lane, the right lane looked like it had a couple more little transition bumps. The left lane had one big one, and it happened to be where I was trying to cram all that power in, and that's when we were upsetting the car. So then I started pointing the car a little crooked on the starting line on purpose so that I could drive around it. And then we would miss it, and then it was smooth. It'd kind of pull me back into the center. So we just kind of figured that left lane out, and I just felt comfortable in the left. I didn't want to move. We stayed pulling that 1L chip, and so that's what we did. So
I was going to ask you, was it crowned a little bit? Because it
I don't know if it was crowned so much, but there is like a pit at about 200 feet in the left lane that sucks you over. So that's why I was pointing the car to the center line. And then by the time I hit that pit, it would pull me back to the center of the lane and not pull me out of the groove. Because that's what was happening a couple of passes. It was pulling me out of the groove so bad that it was trying to get into the dirt. So, and there's not a lot of room on that surface. So
yeah, don't cram it in, just the tip.
Yeah. We were definitely trying to go balls deep. a couple of passes. I was trying to go 145 fucking miles an hour, and it was like, no.
I seen you. It was probably I seen you were dancing when I was watching. It was I don't remember which pass it was, but it looked like you were
I was driving
every bit of that little bit narrow lane that you had, and I was like,
yeah,
he's trying to get a mile per hour. He's trying to do something. See what it'll hold up top.
yeah, exactly. So, because you know, the guy that I raced, I knew I kind of had a decent draw, so I could experiment up top and still probably be able to gather it up if I had to. So, you know, we have all that power. We might as well try to use it. So,
yeah.
The car was phenomenal, other than we had no water pump the entire day. The water pump died, so then our tranny service program went to shit, so I had to change the tranny fluid a couple of times to cool the tranny off. So because we were focused so hard on trying to cool the engine off. So
yeah, because ever pass, I think you had, because you double entered, but
yeah,
ever pass you had the car jacked up and had fans on and everything, and
yeah.
I mean, he wasn't really it wasn't really rushed.
No, it wasn't.
Pretty much because the big
It was
tire
good.
we ran everything at the end of the finals of everything, and they pretty much, but they gave it pretty much time, and then they had they let guys test out there
Right. In between rounds, yeah. Brent and I had asked in the drivers' meeting, because we double entered. And by the way, that was gangster having two small tire cars in the finals of big tire. I mean,
that's normal for around here.
I know.
I mean, the Midwest.
I know. So we asked, hey, what kind of cool down are you guys going to give us between the two classes? And what player? And so they said 15 minutes after the last car went down for small tire or big tire, whatever whatever class worked. So I mean, we got good cool down time. And they didn't try to rush us. I mean, I will say there was a guy that tried to rush us, the dude in that 4-wheel drive truck.
That's what just I was going to ask. I don't know who he was talking.
So
I guess he was talking to you.
He came up and he was talking. He started talking to Kristen, and that was probably a mistake on his part because she has no filter, and she will straight tell you how it is. And she told that guy exactly how it was, and then it kind of pissed me off because the guy was like trying to rush us. He was being a dickhead. He said, "Why are we even drawing chips if we're going to go out of order?" Well, you guys were going out of order because it hadn't been 15 minutes for us yet, but there was other cars that could run. So why not run them and keep the class flowing? And, by the time that all those other cars ran, my 15 minutes would have been up and we could have run. And he was just being an asshole. So
it didn't matter. I mean, that guy was sleeping on light. He was sleeping so long that it probably could have been 15 minutes.
Right. So
he went.
That's what Kristen said. You gave us a 10-minute head start or what? When he came back. So she was not having his bullshit. I can tell you that right now. So
I seen that. I was like, she looked like she was worked up.
She's the firecracker, man. She's funny. She cracks me up because she's kind of like me. Like I call her a dick all the time. but they're
that Randy girl. I'm just saying.
Oh man. They're good people. Kristen and Doug are good people. They have the little white Mustang. It wasn't there. We heard it a couple weeks ago, but I think it's fixed now. So
I think they could be sisters.
Yeah, she gets fired up. You definitely don't want to spout off to her. That's for sure. So
yeah, it was a great weekend.
It was
for somebody that's never been out there, and he gave everybody what, I thought it was Street Outlaws out there because
they gave us one. They gave us one hit, which, I mean, I wouldn't have changed what I started with. Like that would have been what I started with. That was a tune-up that I've run on at an Eagle Pass. It was my 6.0 tune-up for Eagle Pass, and that's what it ran off the trailer. It went 6.0. at like 134 and some change. That's why I was like, man, I think I can go 140 here, because I did it on fairly low boost and like it was pretty hooked. So I was like, all right, cool. We put a little more weight in to get the starting line a little better, and then I started cramming a bunch of power in it, and trying stuff. So that's what you got to do out there. And then I had some decent draws early, so it allowed me to try some stuff and get quicker and to catch up to Brent's 900 test passes that he has out there. So
cheat codes,
yes, cheat codes for sure, cheat codes. So, but no, it was a good day. I had fun. It's a cool place to go. And it was pretty well run, pretty well organized. Like, the owner was there. He was watching. He actually gave me a container to drain my trans fluid into. He was a cool dude. So it was fun.
Yeah.
We're going.
Okay. And what when people hear, oh, fuck that guy. I'm surprised did you see him? He was doing this.
Right. He couldn't see it.
He couldn't see his finger.
Didn't see your ass.
He couldn't see his finger. He could, like, what?
Right.
Blind motherfucker.
Oh man.
You gotta see to go fast, old son.
You gotta see where you're going or where you've been.
Not when you get there fast.
He just lets Jesus take the wheel.
Hey, just don't run over your chute no more. We'll be all right.
Right. Well, as long as there ain't no oil on the ground, we'll be solid.
Yes. I got 2 of them on there now.
He got 2 chutes to run over now.
One for each wheel, huh?
One for each wheel.
I ain't fucking around this time.
He got both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Hey, Lippy, I had the car out and I was taking pictures with Zyler the other day, and I couldn't get the motherfucker to start up again. And I sat there for 3 hours pissed off. I called Cody and he came back. You know what was wrong with it?
Out of fuel.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Jesus Christ, man.
I swear to God, I looked in the gas tank. It's got half a tank. No, it was empty.
Empty.
I thought he ranked it.
He definitely ranked it. Oh man.
Oh man. What else were we gonna say? Somebody was saying something. Oh, Justin, appreciate it. Man, I was kind of looking forward to the race Friday night.
Yeah, that street's fast.
Yeah, I know it looked fast. It looked really fast.
It's definitely fast. It's super dark. I had to get reacclimated on how to go down it because I've been down that street before, and I was having a hard time seeing where the fuck I was going, and I figured it out. So I read the rules in the group chat. Man, I've been a gray area looking motherfucker lately, and the original group chat for the other race, he almost fucked up. So he put the rules in there and it said 28-10-5, and your ass had to go in there and say non-W. Otherwise, Daddy would have showed up on a motherfucking W. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I remember because Owen. Speaking of, I give a shout out to Owen and his wife for putting me up all week.
Yes.
But they had some weird looking sand out there on Wednesday or Thursday. I ain't never seen that kind of white sand.
Yeah.
Before. But yeah, he's like, get on there and do your rules. I got on there and I seen the rules. I was like, well, that's fucking basically my rules. But I mean, he didn't say no W, so I'll just put on there no W's.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would have showed up with a W.
You know, I know how people.
Hey man, if it's not in the rules, then you can do it.
Brent said he had W ready.
Yep, so did I. I keep one set of W's. One set that's scrubbed off and one set that says W. So then
that tape measure doesn't lie though. People.
No, it doesn't. It don't. So the little shootout on Friday night, it didn't say we couldn't test. So I got out there a couple hours early, and honestly, I needed to get some data anyway because we just put the struts on that Jeff sent me. So, and redid the entire front of the car. So It was good to go out and get some data. We definitely found wheelies instantly.
Pretty close, Bo. Pretty close, but not pretty
Same
close.
as 29. Oh God, here we go. Where's Kendall?
This one. Oh, the warden's home.
I saw that. Hi.
What else you need?
My shorts. I think you're sitting on them. No,
I'm not sitting on them.
there you are. They're right there.
Oh.
They're warm.
I farted on them. I ain't gonna lie.
And then those guys are like making us run prep that I've never run skinnies before. And I guess I got protested because I came up with my prep in little bottles.
Yeah, because they're like he didn't use skinnies. I was like, well, he was pouring his own thing, but it wasn't red. I sit there and seen it. It wasn't red, so I said, I don't know what it was, but I mean, it could have been skinnies.
It was,
and they're like, huh? And I'm like, well, it wasn't red. It wasn't mixed. I don't know if it was.
No, it was skinnies.
Yeah.
It was Brent gave me his leftover bottle from his trailer, and I just like putting them in the little water bottles because we keep our program consistent on how much prep we use.
Yeah.
And then I talked to Nick about how to use skinnies, and he's like, just try not to use too much because it's got a lot of chemical in it and it'll turn it kind of gushy. So we just tried to stay with nice, small, tight burnouts with little tiny puddles. So, and then when we went to the last shootout, we were able to run whatever prep we wanted. So then we ran Devil's Glue, and I'm not gonna like talk shit, but I picked up a 10th instantly.
Well, it could have been purpose too.
It could have been, but it definitely was all in the front half. Like we picked up 700s in the front half. So, and maybe it was a temperature drop, but I hadn't changed the tune-up. I hadn't changed the tune-up in like 2 rounds because I was like, man, this thing's trucking right now. I don't want to fuck with it. Yeah. And then we got to the finals with Psyche, and I knew he was gonna have to swing at it. We had 2 guys jump against us, or at least try to. Luckily, I made your job easy, and I just went and got him.
Yeah, I was like, because a couple of times I hit and I pointed at him, but I don't say people. One thing you'll learn about me: if you think somebody jumped, you gotta say, you gotta tell me. I'm not just gonna give it up.
Right.
So I mean, if you think somebody jumped, ask me. We'll look it out. We'll look at it in the round. If we got time to do it right then,
yeah,
right then. But
end of the round's always fine for me.
Yeah. But
that way it keeps the round flowing.
But yeah, you definitely went around them. So a couple of them, they knew they had to do something. They had to try something.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we kind of had the car figured out finally. We've kind of been struggling the first of the year. Not really struggling. We've had some shitty luck. We had the car shut off at Knoxville in the crappy weather, and just a weird spot in the tune-up I've never been in. So I think we had really a car to win. I think we could have won. We had a chance to win, let's say that. I'm not saying that it would have won, but we could have. I think we had a fast car. And then got beat in the finals against the Gray Nova, Billy Goat. God damn, that was a close one. I felt bad for Clint having to make that call because the left camera, finish line camera, quit working literally as I'm rolling to the finish line, and it was pretty close. And then the right side one, the left side one looked like I was winning. The right side one looked like he was winning. It was tough. I thought I cleared him, but you go with what the flagger says, and you live with the call. And they made the call. It took them 30 minutes to make the call. So, I mean, but for just starting out to do this backside stuff, and we're right with that guy, I feel he's I feel he's one of the fast guys that does that backside stuff. So to be that close, I was cool with that.
Yeah,
So,
that plus, I'm gonna score with some people here. You know, everybody's got their own little niche or how they do stuff. If you use one camera and you get it high enough, people
you can get
you just need one deal.
right.
You can see both cars, you can see
The best finish line guy in the biz, Keith.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, it's just what it is.
I know. But we don't all have that privilege. They don't all have that privilege to have him every weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I usually, if I'm doing an event, I usually bring Matt, which Matt told he told pretty much Matt how to do everything.
How to do it, yeah.
I got Matt or I got Joseph that helps me out as well. So
yeah,
I've never been a fan of just straight across, because whoever, if you got one camera, it's going to favor whoever's lane the car that you're closest to. If you got two cameras, then it's going to favor the other guy.
Correct. But, and that's where I was at with that deal in Georgia. Is, man, the left side, the camera kind of fucked up, but man, it looked like I was out on him, and I had mile an hour on him. I was coming back around him, and then the right side, it looked like he was out. I mean, I'm good with the call. I'm not sitting here complaining or making excuses or anything like that, but that was a tough one, because it was like $8,000 plus we had $1,000 grudge. So, but you gotta live with the calls, and I should have done my job better and went faster and left no doubt.
Yeah, I can see the argument that people will have. Well, if it's straight across and the other guy's in front, then it'll show.
Right.
It will, but I mean, what if he's that much further out?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I called a race this weekend, Brent, and
that was fucking close
in the Arc 7.
Mike Psyche.
Yeah, it was literally this close.
Yes,
it was literally that close.
Yeah,
Mike I definitely had more mile per hour.
God, and he caught him literally at 659 feet.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely had mile per hour on him. He started coming through, and I mean, he gained probably 3 feet, like you said, and a couple of feet. So I mean,
right. Well, I mean, Brent had me by shit. It looked like 3/4 of a car till half track, and then luckily we had enough power to get back around him.
Yeah, there's Brent right there with that had sweating bullets. And people, I'm a type of guy that if I can't make the call and
you're going to rerun it.
We're going to rerun it.
I know.
But if I can make the call and it's this much, I'm going to show you, hey,
I know
I'm making the call.
You made me rerun that one at Eagle Pass.
Yeah, and they had iPhones out there.
That's okay. I left no doubt the second time.
Yeah. But it is what it is, people. Sometimes it has to be called, and sometimes you lose by this much.
Right.
I'm going to show you.
And like I told you out there, I was like, man, I'm good with whatever call you make. Like, I know you're not out there, that you have no bias in the game. You're going to make the call that you're going to make. And that's just, and us as racers, I feel that you've been in it long enough. I respect you enough that, I mean, if you make the call against me, and that's it. I'm good with it.
It could be my old lady racing my daughter.
Right.
And I'm going to call who won. That's just
right. That's the way it should be.
The way it should be, people. You shouldn't have favorites. You shouldn't have.
Right.
Well, he's a sponsor, so
you shouldn't have flaggers betting on the race.
Hell no. That's a big negative. That's a big negative.
Just saying.
That's just me, people.
Yeah.
So what's next for you?
Or what's this weekend? This weekend, Aberdeen,
Mississippi.
Yeah. We had a bunch of work here in Kansas, so I decided to just literally turn right around from Barstow area and just head back this way. I slept on Sunday night, and then hopped on the road yesterday at like 9 and drove straight through. Got here this morning at like 6 a.m.
Yeah. I rolled out I rode out when we got done eating, and I got back to Owen's house. I put everything from his truck in my car. I hauled ass.
Yeah. Yeah. You got back yesterday, didn't you?
I got back. Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock. I had to pull over because the sun. You know, I'm bad when the sun comes up. I get stupid.
Man, I'll tell you,
when
when I
the sun
was
comes up for a couple hours, and then I got back on the road.
when I was heading out there, I was going through New Mexico somewhere, and the sun was so goddamn bad, and my window was so dirty from going through the snow. Man, I had to pull over and clean the window. I thought I was going to hit people. Like I could barely see to get off the freeway. It was so bad. The sun was so bright. So
Yeah. If I'm heading west, I can keep rolling because the sun's behind me.
right.
But if I'm headed towards the sun, I can stay up for 23 hours straight,
Yeah.
no problem. But when that sun comes up, I got to pull over. I get stupid. I'm all over the road. I get,
I like to finish my drive. For me, I like to finish my drive as the sun's coming up because it helps me stay awake. So like if I drive straight through, because I've driven straight through from California to here, which from where I live in Fresno, it's like 24 hours to Wichita. So I like to finish the drive so there's some daylight.
So you like to leave when there's some daylight, and then when you're pulling in, it's
yeah. So
I just like driving at night because
you can haul ass.
Well, I can haul ass. I'll do that anyway, but there's less traffic.
There's less traffic.
I mean, there's more critters you got to worry about and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I'll say the nice thing about doing it at night, especially when you're towing in the summertime, it's easier on equipment because it's not so fucking hot.
Yeah.
It's easier on tires and bearings and the tow rig, and because I mean, God, man, I put 90,000 miles on my truck in like 2 years. It's wild.
No, I know.
My poor truck's got a bunch of miles on it now.
Well, you still got Brown's diesel hooking it up?
I do. They whenever I'm out there, I'll have them, if it needs anything done or whatever, or they'll service it. Actually, one of the prizes at the race this weekend was a couple of cases of AMSOIL. What is that?
Oh.
What were we showing?
No, I was pulling my head.
Oh, okay. So we won a couple of cases of AMSOIL, and I told him I wanted it for the tow rig because I'm very particular on what oil we run in the car. So he's like, "Yeah, I'll send you some." And I think he sent me a couple of filters and a couple of oil changes for the tow truck. So that's cool. So I'll service it this week, get it all ready to go to Mississippi.
He likes driving at night because his car looks like a cop car.
Yeah.
Oh, I just like driving at night because it is. I mean, that's just way. That's what God wanted me to do.
It's a lot more peaceful. There's a lot less drivers. You don't have to worry about a bunch of idiots on the road. So I definitely like driving at night too.
Do you I guess this is kind of like one-on-one stuff, but when you start getting tired, can you tell? Do you start doing like karaoke and
I'll roll the window down, turn the radio up. I'll sit up. I'll turn the air conditioner on in the seat, like just stuff to try to keep your brain active. If your brain's active, or I'll get some snacks like that you're constantly moving and whatnot. Sometimes I have to pull over and I just take a nap. I've gotten to the point now where if I know that I'm feeling that I'm not going to go the whole way, I'll plan to stop at like a Love's, and I'll run in, I'll take a shower, and then
I'm out. I'm done after that.
Yeah. So I'll take a shower at Love's, which honestly the showers are pretty cool.
Well, yeah. But I'm talking once I get to take a shower, I'm fucking relaxed. I'm done.
So it relaxes me, and I'll go into the truck and I'll just start it up and put the radio on low. And if it's hot outside or cold outside, I'll have a little bit of heat on, and get my pillow and stretch out and take me a couple hour power nap, and then I'll get on the road and I'll be solid. Good to go for another 6-8 hours.
Yeah, that's what I did. I drove from Owens to I was on the other side of El Paso, which I wanted to get further than that just because El Paso. And
Because you wanted to go further.
Yeah, I wanted to get further away from Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico is horrible, by the way. I hate that fucking state.
And no, I was actually talking about Mexico.
Oh, Mexico, gotcha.
Real Mexico.
The real one, the cartel.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, but I pulled into a truck stop, slept for about an hour and a half, went up and got some chips. I'm real bad about if I can do some chips and stuff, then I'm good.
Yeah.
Long as I'm good. But for some reason, when I'm really tired, I'm doing the singing. Sometimes I sound better than the people actually singing.
I could believe that. I mean, you have a beautiful voice.
I'm just saying. They say I'm a songbird of my generation.
You are. I could believe that.
The voice of an angel is what I've been told.
So what's up with you in your car? Are you going to drive your car?
Hell yeah, I'm going to drive my car.
All right.
I got to get a different. I got to figure out my no, Justin, y'all don't want them problems. I'll get some Dolph playing over here on Alexa, and it'll be over with. Let the band play. But I got Robert said the wheels are rubbing, so I either got to get a different offset or I got to do something. Maybe narrow the rear end.
Narrow the rear end, yeah.
Because it's mini tubbed, and
it's probably easier to do that than buying another set of wheels right now.
Yeah.
So
I was probably gonna get. I was gonna get with Stefan and see what he'll do.
Yeah.
See what he suggests, and because he's the Mustang man.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
So I mean, who's gonna bang the light for you?
I don't know. Hopefully when Richard gets his stuff going, and that's who's on the hit list, number one.
Oh snap! Wow. So is there going to be some you daddies involved?
Oh yeah.
All right, my man.
Yeah, the best.
All right,
you daddies.
Can I back you up?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Back me up in the groove.
Yes, I'm with it.
Hell yeah.
What does it say?
It's probably got because my green screen's all jacked up.
Oh, your dome?
Yeah, let's see. That might be. No. I'm flickering, people. I'm flickering here. Let me try to fuck with this shit for y'all.
It's definitely bright.
Oh boy, where'd I go?
There you are.
Hey.
It's definitely more egg shaped today.
Well, I did shave my head yesterday.
Well, that must be it.
It's beautimous.
Yes.
And I like to thank Sam and dang, I forgot her name. Cherry,
his wife.
Yeah, they hooked me up with some safety meeting material. Chuck from Colorado, they hooked me up with some safety meeting stuff. And I forget the dude's name that came by afterward. He really hooked me up with some safety meeting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daddy slept really, really good. Daddy's in Crystal. Yeah. Crystal. When I got home and took the wife out to eat for dinner. And I really probably didn't even need to do anything because, I'd been up. I slept for an hour and a half in 2 days. So,
yeah.
So I didn't really, I tried, Brent hooked me up. I actually smoked some of Brent's stuff.
Sunday for me was fucking rough, man. Cause we went out. So what? Friday night we were out at the street. It got canceled. We had to drive an hour and a half back to Peoria to Doug and Kristen's house. So I got 2 hours of sleep. Then we wake back up, head out to the spot, the airstrip. Then I drove straight from the airstrip. We were the last ones to leave because we were prepping the car. So we set it up to go on 29s. and I drove straight to California, and we went out there.
I seen when you left, you were getting your car ready for out there.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So
just
then
unload it and you'd be good.
Yeah, so we got out there, made a hit with the bar on, and said, "Oh yeah, we're definitely fast enough now," and then put it back in the trailer, and it was, by the time I could have napped, it was 5:45. We were supposed to be there at 6, and then I think we raced by like 11 or something, and then man, I did not go to sleep until 4 in the afternoon that day. So yeah, I was 30 hours in. God.
Yeah, when you were doing that, that's when I was getting home.
Yeah.
When you were going to sleep, I was getting home. And, and then we had dinner and this, and that, and the other. Then I got home, had I smoked about half of what Brent gave me, and I probably didn't need to at all. But I went. The old lady said, "I didn't think your head hit the pillow," because I was out. The dog was licking my face and stuff. Luckily, hopefully, my mouth was dry when I woke up, but I don't think he was licking my mouth. He might have. I don't care. I don't care. It don't matter. But I slept till about, I think it was like 8 o'clock when I went to sleep, and I went to sleep till about midnight and got up and went back out and hit a little bit more of that, and then went to the chair, and then I didn't wake up till 8 o'clock.
Nice. I got in this morning at about 6:30, and then I think I went to bed at like 7:30 and was up at 11. Went to the shop. So say.
This thing Limpy uses Jack's wax on his head.
Oh God, it's shiny today, man. I'm telling you,
man. It's 80 grit right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's at least 80 grit.
It's shiny though. Like your light or whatever, it's shining off that thing, man.
That's the green screen. I'm trying to get. I got the light facing the green screen, which is right
gotcha.
There. And I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna crash out. I got back here, and then I took another nap when I got back here again before I got on here with you. So I'm gonna crash good tonight.
I'm about to say, are you like me? If you crash, you take it like a 2 or 3 hour nap during the day, you're pretty much wide awake until.
It depends on. Honestly, it depends on how tired I am. Like right now, I can tell you right now, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I'll sleep good. I'll have the little heater on, and in my blanket, I'll be good.
Hey, just between you and I, ain't nobody watching on here. I got like 3 people watching, and that's probably my wife in the restroom over there. Who's Big Spoon? You or Jason?
Oh, definitely me.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I put it up on his shoulder.
Wow. Wow. You show him how much you got on the button then, huh?
Yeah. He definitely gotta grab scramble.
He's good. He's grabbing the scramble all right when this thing hits him on the shoulder. He's looking
right.
So you're going to Aberdeen this weekend?
Yep.
I think they're guaranteeing what, 15 grand or something like that.
15, yeah. Yeah, and man,
Matt's gonna be flagging that.
Yeah, they kind of changed it up. It was supposed to be a front side the first day on Friday, and then a backside on Saturday. And the Saturday race was supposed to be the 15, but I guess it's not safe to run the backside there for some reason. Like I guess because you race towards the guardrails or something, open guardrails.
Yeah.
So which I could definitely see that would be a problem. So I think they're going to start from the front side, but they're going to move way up. So like you transition from the really, really virgin looking concrete that hasn't been run on in a year to chip seal in like maybe 60 feet or something, 100 feet.
Kind of like we do at Hobbs there. We start on the asphalt, do the burnout on the concrete, but then
yeah.
That's when I did that. When I did that, all the track guys were all like, man, and all the street guys were all like, hell yeah.
Yep. I know when I went there that first time to Hobbs, I walked it. I was like, and I could hear all the track guys just whining. I was like, man, this isn't bad. This will be all right. I mean, we went 5s off the trailer and then just, chipped at it. It wasn't bad. I think we went 540s or something, 550s.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So it was fun. That place is fun.
Yeah. Go ahead and start with your sponsors, and I'll take a nap.
Shit.
I'll
Hold on.
I'll go ahead and take a nap.
I came prepared today.
Oh,
I know.
Look at you. He's got it all written down, or he got a picture.
No, I don't have it written down. I have it in my laptop. I'm actually even more prepared.
Damn.
I know. So we got obviously Frankenstein. That's does all our top end stuff, and everybody knows Frankenstein. Blue Collar Collision. That's Ryan Scheffler. He just got done repainting the pony, and we were asked if we were at a car show or a race. So it came out really good. Like it honestly looks really good. He did an amazing job. Transmission specialist does all our tranny stuff. Dave, and he's in Lancaster. Of course. Oh yeah, look at that thing. It looks good. God damn, that car looks good.
That's sexy.
It is. Then we got Devil's Glue. Nick over at Devil's Glue. And then Mel Hamilton's here in Wichita. Actually, I have a meeting with them. I think maybe tomorrow or Thursday, actually, to go over like new or bigger sponsor package. So exciting. Forced Inductions, Jose at Forced Inductions, PTC Converters, AQ Customs. That's Abraham, my fabricator back home. Mike Silva Auto Machine, CSM, that's Lance. He does a bunch of my machine work. Novacek Raced Engines out here in Wichita. Crothers Auto Supply, Brown's Diesel, Maven's Motorsports, Turbo Guard, Baron Racing, No Limit Customs, JFR, CPR, Mueller Performance, and Fuel Injection Innovations. Yeah. And then, like I said, Fuel Injection Innovations, my buddy Kyle does all our billet atomizer servicing and stuff. Does a good job. He's out here in Oklahoma. Anybody need their injector service, you definitely want to hit up Kyle. He does an excellent job. So that's all my sponsors. Hopefully we'll have some more this year. A big thanks to my buddy Steve Gray and Chuck. They actually came up and bought one tire a piece. So we actually ran that race on the tires that they bought us. And then my buddy Revs, he sponsored our entry fee. Someone yesterday. Oh, there you go. See, there you go. Revs, he's from Vegas. You actually flagged one of his races. He sponsored our entry fee. So I was on the fence if I was going to enter big tire, because I didn't enter big tire until the last second. And but for me it was like, I'm already in small tire, so I might as well. I'll use that 500 and jump into big tire. And then it ended up that the two small tire gangsters from the West Coast ended up in the finals. So, and that was a great race. So there it is. There was another one. There's one where it's me and you and somebody else, and we're flipping off the camera. That one's a good one too.
I thought I'd save that one.
I have that one if you want me to send it to you.
I thought I have it, but I guess yeah. That's Owen. That's Owen at Hawkspeed.
So yeah,
that was the shootout winner in photo.
Yes. It was a good weekend. It was good to get back in the winner's circle again. I mean, we had gone some rounds and we'd won some races, but man, we hadn't like closed one out, and shit, we did 3 in a row. So maybe we got some for it. Yeah, maybe we got some good luck going now. So see if we can carry that little bit of momentum we got going into this weekend. So supposed to be some killers out there. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So
there were some killers out here.
There was. There was. I mean, anytime like Brent stepped his game way up, his car is always a threat. And then anytime you're in Arizona or out there, he's always, he's got data. So he knows how to get down the surface. Psyche's car is always fast. And again, he's out there in that area. He's got good data. So, Brent, name revs. So there's definitely everybody. I've been saying this over the last couple of years, the progression of small tire on the street. I mean, there used to be a decent sized gap, and everybody's starting to catch up, and it's good because it forces you to try some new stuff. I've been trying stuff with the 4-link on the pony, and for this backside stuff and the really shitty chippy shit. And it was very promising because I've never been able to fucking carry the tires across the finish line like we were doing, and it was. So we got a pretty good handle on it, on the wheelie control. I think
them Jeff Thomas struts kind of help too, don't they?
Yeah. So the extra travel definitely helps. I'm actually working with Jeff. I think I'm going to send them back in. I'm going to send my Sandtuffs in because I like the valving better on those. Jeff and I were on the phone yesterday, and he's like, "You're the only one that wants valving like that." I said, that's the way I like it. I like to be able to have it super, super, super loose if I need it super loose. But I want it tight when I tighten it up. And my Sandtuffs are like that. And his are a little tight when they're full loose. So I'm actually going to send him my Sandtuffs, and we're going to put those on the dyno so he can replicate the valving. And then now we'll have that valving line, so we can offer that as an option to guys if they want them, looser, that, we can get them that valving too. So get some R&D from the car and R&D from my other struts. And, I think I got him a set of, I think I sold him a set of struts this weekend. So, and I don't know why that wasn't on my sponsored list. Oh, because he came on after I made my list. Jeff Thomas. I'm sorry, Jeff. I dropped the ball on that one, sir.
I just
Jeff
didn't.
Thomas.
I thought you said something.
I did earlier, but not when I was listing off all my sponsors. I'm sorry, Jeff. So yes, definitely Jeff at TRS. So he's done a lot for us, and he's super, super cool dude.
Yeah,
I love bullshitting with him. And so and then he got me a couple of spots for my two other guys to come out for the Gangster Paradise race. Alex and Emmanuel.
Yeah. Where's it at? Oh,
I don't know.
There it is.
There it is. Look at that. Whose car is that?
Oh,
damn, that bitch is sexy.
There's a finals for
It was.
all race, wasn't it?
It was. It was. Old boy tried to blow his carburetor off. Ain't got no fuel in it. Ain't got no gas in it.
That guy, Zach, has probably made out of all the events, he's probably made the most passes out at Brown County because he's been to all of them, and he
was consistent. He was consistent. He went rounds. To me, it looked like when I was watching him, I mean, I felt I could just do my thing, and we had him covered. It looked like he was going like 530s or something. That's kind of what it looked like. So
yeah,
but he was very consistent.
That, and then plus, he's just it's very consistent.
Very.
It probably could have been bracket racing all weekend. So
yeah, and then for us,
he probably knew he had to try something against you. That's why.
They said they turned the kid on sooner and bigger. So, I mean that. A lot when we have these guys that do that kind of stuff, or guys guessing the light, it's very humbling to at least to have people acknowledge they see what we're doing. So it's cool. Jason's done a bunch of stuff to his car, so his car should be a little better on front side stuff now too. Maybe we pick up some mile an hour in that thing. So it's this year should be good. I'm excited for the races at Brown County. That I love that place. And
Yeah,
that's
why I tell everybody that place, it just hits different.
It does, and there's 4 races because there's 2 Gangster Paradise races in the same weekend, and they're 30K guaranteed each day, plus more sponsors. That's what I was just told. And then you got War in the Woods, and then War in the Woods again.
Yep.
I mean, I'll take all the data for Brown County. Shit, I've only got 8 passes there or something, or 7 passes.
Yeah.
So,
and it's gangster, people.
It is. Like the vibe that it gives you, like it gives you butterflies when you pull up and you got all those people around you and you're racing down, or the grass and the guardrails and the fucking jumps. Like you look down that track and in certain spots you can't see the rest of the track because the fucking jumps in the middle of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and it's beautiful. Super pretty there.
Yeah.
So definitely looking forward to it.
And cell phone signal sucks when you get down the hole.
It does. It does.
You got Verizon, and then it's all right. But
yeah, with a smartphone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got anything else?
No, I'm good, man. Had fun. It was good seeing you this weekend. Where are you going this weekend?
I'll be in Hobbs.
Oh, that's right. How's our car count?
I haven't even looked.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you.
What's the payout over there? Is it just car count?
Yeah. That's the way they usually do it.
Bummer.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Look at that. Cricket Racing with Android is the best. Cricket and Metro don't be doing no tire crack or finish line with them. It'll take you 30 minutes to figure
right.
it out. Just saying, people. Just saying. Not knocking anybody. I am, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah. You're nice. Hold on. Jason's calling me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There you go.
All right, I'm back.
You back?
I'm back.
What did he say? Was he lost?
No, he can't see the end of the driveway, blind fucker.
He couldn't back out of the driveway because he needs somebody to.
No, he wants me to put his fucking Durantaras in the dryer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm made today.
Oh yeah. Is it cold up there?
It's like 40s. It's not bad.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats on all the wins this weekend.
Thank you, sir.
And hopefully you do pretty good this weekend.
At
Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Pinch Matt on the ass for me.
I will. I am gonna do a call out there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, first round.
Well, there you go.
Right.
There you go, people.
Travel and wait sucks. It doesn't work.
Yeah, Nate's still a bully.
Shit. I shared with you.
Are you going to will you be at Gangsters Paradise?
Absolutely.
I mean not gangster, Small Tower Gangster, excuse me.
Yes. Yeah, we'll be there.
And I'll be ready for that twerk contest.
We'll be in some of the 37 classes that there is.
Oh, is it he got down to 37?
Yeah. I might even bring steel doors and get in True Street. Flip the True Street class over.
Yeah. We got our 5th installment right there at the Park After Dark. Wichita Falls.
I've never been there. I want to go there.
Yeah.
I heard the right lane's interesting. It pulls you to the wall
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't no worse than that hole that pulls you out at the airstrip.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go to what is it? Funch's race too.
Yeah. Well, dude, you'll get your data. You'll get your data then.
Yeah. There you go. I don't know, man. I got a full ass calendar.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I probably got, I don't know, probably 30 races or so this year. It's wild. Like my calendar's so full. So
how do you like it moving out here to be able to do a variety of go different places?
yeah, that's what's nice. It's just easier to plan where I'm gonna go. And then I'm only, instead of fucking 30 hours away, I'm only 10 hours away. So
That makes a big difference. Big
it
difference.
really does. It just makes it so I can make more events, honestly. But the downside to that is probably mid-year I'm gonna have to pull the motor out and freshen it up. Hopefully my other motor is back from machine shop so that I can put it back together so that I can just put it in and then freshen this one up so that I can basically just rotate them. So, and then yeah, so be cool. I think the guys Emmanuel and Alex are gonna try to. I think they're gonna make the small tire gangster race also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
All
yes,
right.
sir.
All right. Well, congrats on your wins, and I'll let you get ready for bed.
Yes, sir. I'm a beat. I gotta go change laundry first, so I gotta put my
Yeah.
maid outfit on and change laundry.
Can you send me a picture of that?
Of course.
There you go.
It's gonna cost you though. It's OnlyFans.
Oh, that's all right. What's the subscription fee?
$10.
No, that ain't bad. That ain't $10. Ain't nothing.
I got you. I'll give you a pass.
I have to spend more than that on lunch every day.
Right? All right, man.
All right.
Have a
Congrats.
good night.
You too.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Bye.
You're a winner. 4 races this weekend. 4 of them. Congrats again to Nate, Brent, on the splitting. Actually, Nate won, but that is what it is. Congrats on Waylon. Went out there at the airstrip or the helipad or wherever they call it out there. Congrats to Zach over there. The team meatball win out there at 828, and we'll be at Hobbs this weekend. Come on out, see everybody out there. That's about it. I did drop the shop interview on people on YouTube or on Facebook. Y'all want to go to YouTube, check it out. The shop interview with this guy right here. I did an interview with him, but I'm gonna get editing that as well. I got to do a PR. I got to meet. I seen y'all. I posted up, but I got to meet Dirty Dingo, that guy, and then hung out with him this weekend. That guy's a top-notch guy. So if y'all need any LS bolt-on stuff, get with Dirty Dingo out in Arizona. The guy's got everything. He can hook it up. Whatever y'all need, he's got or he can build. Just saying. Congrats to Nate, Brent, everybody this weekend. If you won this weekend, congrats. Again, thanks to Owen and his warden for putting me up. Meet. Both of them. That's what I got to say. And that's about it. Hopefully we'll be seeing y'all this weekend at Hobbs. I got to work on some videos. Hopefully we'll drop some videos on YouTube here pretty soon. See y'all later. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I haven't talked to Happy. I don't know. I guess Happy and them are doing their own things. out there. So yeah, they don't need Limpy no more later.